What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Robbing the People. And today I want to talk about Trump tariffs. So, everybody keep going, well, in the financial world, the argument has been whether or not Trump tariffs will cause a recession or, will they cause inflation? And the truth is, how I've been thinking about it, so the tariff is basically a tax, right? A tax on the people who buy that stuff from that country, which is us. It'll be a tax on whatever tariff he got on whatever country. So to me, I feel like the tariffs, they will be both inflationary and they will also be a lag on the economy. Because, and what I mean by this is that, okay, so with stuff going up because of the tariffs, people are not going to buy them. So pretty much Trump is trying to stop people from spending without too much saying that. You get what I mean? Like, he really don't want American spending like that. So he doing tariffs. You get what I mean? And because he's aware, I'm sure he's aware that if he know most Americans, it's an average study, you can go look this up. If most Americans don't even have $500 saved or can't even go to $1,000 for an emergency, then he know that most people can't afford price hikes, right? So basically, I feel like they want people to save more money, and but our economy has been designed for us to consume. But now that they want us to save more money because we have a debt issue, that's why they creating tariffs, because tariffs is nothing but a tax on the people. You know what I'm saying? It don't got nothing to do with the other country. We putting that tax on our own people, and Trump is definitely aware of that if he's the president of the United States. So what that means is that really the U.S. government want people to stop spending because the debt is so bad. But then at the same time, we have created this consumer, I don't know what they say, consumerism, this consumerism economy or whatever it is, based on how much people spend. So it's kind of a bunch of teeter-tottering, like, you get what I mean? And then also with the world, we all entangled together. It's like a bowl of spaghetti. You get your parts from China, then you get your engine from Germany. It's a whole bunch. You get what I'm saying? So to me, I look at tariffs as the U.S. government, number one, want Americans to stop spending. They want them to start saving. And also, they are going to be inflationary because we've been needing to stop spending, and it hasn't happened, So if we continue to just pay the higher prices and demand higher wages, it's just going to spiral. So I do think both tariffs are both inflationary and as well as a bad thing for the economy. He want us to stop spending. So, but I feel like he's not, instead of just saying that up front, like, hey, we got a debt problem, we got to figure out what we're going to do about this debt. And to me, the tariffs is a way of dealing with the debt, trying to get Americans to stop spending and save more and making things higher. Because if you make things higher in an economy where things are already higher, you either going to try to go get some more money, you either going to charge it on your credit card, or you're not going to buy it at all. So those are kind of the options. So when we think about Trump tariffs, just look at it as like, okay, that you putting a tax on the American people. Most people out here already struggling. And that if you put these taxes on these certain items, people won't be able to afford them. That's the plan. They don't want you to be able to afford nothing. They want you to save your money right now. And that's what y'all need to be doing. Save your money and put it in gold and silver. Stop putting it in a stock market. You get what I mean? Put it in gold and silver or Bitcoin. Put it in something and they starting to have access to the Bitcoin. And that's what's confusing me about Bitcoin, because I feel like Bitcoin gonna crash too eventually, because everything is stand for. Like, we was supposed to be messing with Bitcoin because we didn't mess with the government, but now that's what we want. We want the government to buy the Bitcoin. So it's kind of like, man, what is going on? You know, but that's my insight on it. Let me know what y'all insight is on it, and we can talk about it together. My email is robbingthepeople1@gmail.com. You also, I think the easiest way to get at me would just to be, put it in the comments and let me know how you feel. Peace.